Welcome to Scanner School. This is a quick preview of the brand new SDS200 mobile desktop scanner by Uniden. This scanner is not yet on the market at the time I'm recording this video. And if you want to know my reaction to when I finally get my SDS200, click on the subscribe button below and also the little bell icon so you're aware of any updates I make to my SDS200 review page. All right, so let's take a look at the new Uniden SDS200. Again, this scanner is not yet commercially available. They did release it for pre-sale, and if you want to pre-sale, go check out the notes below where I have a link where you can purchase this scanner. So again, just like the SDS100, this is a IQ receiver. It also tracks on Motorola P25 Phase 1, Phase 2, Motorola eDAX, LTR trunking, Moto Turbo, Capacity Plus, Connect Plus, DMR Tier 3, Hytera, XPT. It does DMR single channel, NXDN, eDAX voice, and eDAX Pro voice, as well as regular standard eDAX and LTR and whatnot. And again, just like the SDS100, this has a beautiful multi-line color display that you can customize, and it also has the Home Patrol database that's familiar if you have the Home Patrol 1, 2, the BC436, 536 HP, or even the SDS100. So let's take a look at the scanner here, and we'll see what we're going to be getting in just a couple of weeks. So right out of the gate, we notice, the multi-line beautiful color display. This display is 3.5 inches, and this means that the scanner is a bit larger than we're used to. This is a DIN E sized scanner, so that means it is much larger or in height than the 536, the 906P2, and all those. It's more in line with the 780 and the 785 style scanner, a little bit larger than that. So looking left to right, again on the left-hand side, we're going to have, as you're looking at the radio, you have a beautiful LED display that will show you, I guess you'll color code that based on whatever you want that color to be. Like normally what I do is police would be like red, fire will be blue, EMS will be green, so you can color code that. Looks like the function knob that's right below, that silver knob that will also let you go up and down, and you push it in at your function knob, may also have a backlight to it. And then of course right below that you have your headphone jack. Again, very hard to miss the awesome looking color display. So of course at the bottom of the display you have your soft keys. Those three buttons at the bottom of the scanner will change functions based on what is written above those buttons on the display. So again, as you're changing modes in the scanner, those three buttons will also be changing their modes. Over on the right-hand side of the scanner, we'll notice, again, a standard keypad, which, again, has the same kind of look and feel as all the other HP-style scanners. You have an avoid key, which is nice because you didn't really have that avoid key there on the 536, 436, but you do have it over here on, which makes more sense, on the SDS200. Again, your replay, your record buttons, you have your zip services, so you can just put your zip code in and be off to the races. But what we'll notice at the very bottom of the screen is we have two USB ports, a micro USB and a USB-A. But the obvious change on the scanner that makes it completely different, besides the color display, is the fact that we have a LAN port on the radio, which was supposed to be used for programming and remote control. So I don't know if this is true LAN, which would be really cool if it was, or if it is just for programming. So again, you have your volume and your squelch. And again, your squelch is also a menu button, which is very interesting because menu is typically a stand-alone button. So they've made that part of the squelch button on this scanner. Let's take a tour of the back of the scanner, which is really, really interesting. Of course, you've got your BNC antenna jack, which is pretty much standard on these mobile and desktop scanners. You have your external speaker, again, standard. But again, you have got a micro USB port on the back of the scanner and another LAN cable, which looks like it's a LAN cable, but it's not. It's a GPS connector. Now, the GPS is different from the other GPS scanner, GPS interfaces on the other scanners, where the other scanners were a DB9 connection. This is actually like an RJ11 or 45, it looks like, and you're going to need to use the CB GPSK GPS for this, not the standard GPS kit that is for the other Uniden scanners. So again, this is from like the trunk the CB885. It's the same GPS you'll be using. So now if you're using GPS in your scanners, yes, you're going to need to buy another GPS kit for this. And again, on the extreme right-hand side of this image here, we have our standard 12-volt jack. And then right below that, we also have our Uniden standard 3-prong mobile 12-volt, which would have your 12-volt plus your dimmer sense and your ground. So again, this scanner looks very, very impressive. I cannot wait to get mine in a couple weeks. I've already pre-ordered mine. And again, if you want to know where to pre-order yours, just check down in the links or the description of the video. I've got a link where you can go ahead and purchase this scanner. And if you do use that link, again, that's an affiliate link, so we will get a commission on the sale of that scanner. So again, if you want to know more about what I think about the SDS200 as I receive it and as I start playing around with it, you can go and, again, look at the links. But please click the subscribe button and click on the bell. You could check out my website, SDS200 Review. Please sign up for the email list over there. If you sign up for the email list, you'll be the first to know what I think of this scanner as I'm going through it for the first time. All right, guys, thanks for checking us out. And don't forget to check out my podcast, too, Scanner School. We teach you everything you need to know about the scanner radio hobby. I'm really enjoying doing the podcast. And if you want to know more about scanning, Scanner School is a really great resource. It's a one-time-a-week podcast, and I think you'll really enjoy it. All right, guys, until the next video, I'll catch you later. And don't forget to click subscribe.